please welcome to the stage, Lucy Frederick. Obviously, I'm not an idiot. If people talk to me about television, I lie and say that I like things like Nordic noir and BBC Two documentaries, you know, Pole Darker to Push, that sort of thing. Monstrous lie. I like all telly, just all telly, except the one show, because that's just Blue Peter for grown-ups, isn't it? No, I bloody love it. I love anything. I particularly like the really shameful telly. I like the telly you're not supposed to like anything with orange people in it, anything with people making a fool of themselves. Oh, I love ice skating in the jungle, the fucking love of it. Yeah. There's a bit of a slight problem with my television enjoyment of late, however, and that is it has started to be infected with something that I like to call Holly Willoughby. Because that's her name. Yeah, it's interesting. Holly Willoughby, basically, full disclosure, I went to school with Holly Willoughby. Oh, yeah, oh my god, amazing, but she was so nice, oh my god, but she was, what was she like, but she was so sweet. No, fuck her. Not bitter. I'm a bit bitter. Yeah, no, she's so fucking nice. I'm just a little bit cross because I feel like mine and Holly Willoughby's paths parted at a very specific moment in my life, and had that not happened, I feel perhaps we would have. And I'd be friends with Philip Schofield as well. I'll tell you when it was. It was in about 1989. I'm so old. Stop it, young people. Stop it being there, being all youthful. Anyway, it was about 1989, and Holly Willoughby had, it's quite traumatic, a skip it. She had a skip it, right? Are we all aware of a skip it? No. Oh, get ready, people who haven't. Right, basically, a skip it was a sort of a plastic hoop, and then there was a sort of long cord, and then a ball on the end of it. And the really posh ones had a sort of pedometer on them, didn't they? Do you remember? But like the poor children have to make do with a bit of hose pipe and a cat toy. You know, that sort of thing. And what you did was you put the skip it around your foot, and then you interact with the skip it very much in this sort of fashion. Honestly, it was the World of Warcraft of the 1980s. It was a bloody rage. I was not allowed to skip it. Correct. My mother said they were a phase, and so now I'm not on the television, and it's her fault. Yeah, I've got kids. It's just, sort of, they're not mine. I haven't stolen them. I am a step-parent. Brackets massive hero. It's hard. Yeah, tell you what, step-parenting. Any other step-parents, by the way? Give me a cheer. That's just putting your hands up. No, but it's fine, because you look all anxious, and I don't want you to make you anxious, because I empathise with you. Let's have a little step-parent high five. Yeah. We were far too middle class for that, weren't we? Anyway, in our house we commemorate a thing known as Beetroot Gate. Beetroot Gate happened one night when we were, it was last summer, and we were eating outside. Which, by the way, side note, massively overrated, isn't it? We all think, oh yeah, it'd be lovely, it's a bit of sun, let's eat outside. It's awful. It's cold and hot all at once. It's always a bit windy, and there's buzzy, they can't bear it, awful. But we were eating outside because we forgot who we were. And both Kid 1 and Kid 2 were given a 10p piece sized bit of beetroot. Right, granted, beetroot is revolting, but you know, not everything you put in your mouth is going to taste like unicorns and fairies, is it? Sometimes you just got to fucking get on with it. They both look at it like, what is these? But Kid 1 said, I don't think I'm going to eat that, but 5 minutes later he'd eaten it by accident. That's Kid 1, done. Kid 2, on the other hand, she thought there were options. So we presented her with the options very, very clearly. She was presented. Option number 1, eat the beetroot. Eat the beetroot, come inside, have some ice cream, watch the telly, enjoy the love of your family. Done. Option 2, don't eat the beetroot. Don't come inside, stay outside, no. Go straight to bed, we'll be a bit disappointed, but we'll forget about it. Those are your options. Honestly, as far as she was concerned, it's like Sophie's fucking choice. She went through the 7 stages of grief, sat out there, she wailed, she raged, she bargained, and then she added a couple more stages of her very own. She tried to give the bit of beetroot to the dog. The dog was like, I'm a dog, I'm not even fucking eating beetroot. And then she pretended to drop it on the floor, and then she insisted that she'd been sat out there so long with the piece of beetroot that she formed an emotional attachment to it, and that eating it went against her moral fibre. Before finally, after 40 minutes, dropping sullenly into acceptance. Whereupon she popped the bit of beetroot in her mouth, went, oh, it's all right, actually. Went inside out. Not fucking bothered. The 2 adults involved, however, oh my God, they had low-key post-traumatic stress. We had to, honestly, we felt like we'd done a stint at Guantanamo as guards. My boyfriend, he had to go and have a lie down upstairs. He felt so upset, he thought she's never going to love me again. I was like, well, that's an overreaction. I'll tell you why he had to go and have a lie down. Put bluntly, he's a fucking pussy. That's the problem. He's got that. He's all went. And all the advice, right? All the advice on the internet or the Mumsnet stuff is all tells step-parents. The step in step-parents means step back. Step back, let the natural parents do the parenting, let them get in there, let them discipline, let them hold the hair when they're sick and do all of those things. And you know what I think? I think fuck those rules, fuck that. I am all in with these kids. I'm all in, I'm there. And even if that, for every single bit of that 50% of that week, everything I do is about keeping them happy, making them safe. And then for the rest of the week, they fuck off back to their mums. Honestly, it's brilliant, I recommend it. Here's the thing though, it takes confidence to be all in, doesn't it? It takes confidence because being a step-parent is a messy, undefined role. There's no stepmother's day. There's no memo when you're finally an official and legitimate part of the family. No one, there's no party for that. There's no, and it's easy to kind of to get left behind, to be a separate bit of the family. And sometimes I worry that I've written this show about being a step-parent to kind of convince myself that I'm special and that I'm important. I don't know. What I do know is that it didn't matter before that I didn't look after myself, that I didn't eat properly, that I didn't care about myself, that I didn't value myself because I was the only person that suffered for that. But now I've got 2 children watching me. Now I've got a 13-year-old boy watching me be a grown-up, and I find myself wanting to teach him that women are resilient and strong and funny. And I've got a little girl, she's 9 years old. I want her to think that women are like mountains. We're strong and patient and, and also if you fucking touch us without our permission, you'll die in a hole somewhere. I don't want to just be a cautionary tale to them. I want to live by example. And so I'm going to start that example by doing something that I told Kid 2 that I would do. I'm going to sing a song. I thought I might sing the Defying Gravity from Wicked. So if you could press play, please, Dave. But it's really hard, so I'm not fucking doing that. I want to be a perfect mum like Holly Willoughby. Nail motherhood, even though they're not technically my kids. I'll be patient, kind, and positive. I won't watch so much TV, probably will. And I promise I won't get drunk and call you a prick anymore. The thing is, stepchildren are sometimes massive tools. They've always got excuses. excuses and leave towels on the floor. They pronounce words wrong on purpose like massive fools. And occasionally they just don't shut the front door. For fuck's sake, kid one. It's because they've got these crazy imaginations. They see the world in so many beautiful colours. Kid two's history knowledge is a real inspiration. And kid one's as kind as the Dalai Lama, more or less. Never could have seen how #blessed I've become. They've welcomed me in with such generosity. They've made me a happily voluntary mum. And it makes up for the fact that their dad won't marry me. Whoa. Thank you so much.